Hi, in the last video we talked about making a navigation form. We're going to expand on that a little bit by talking about adding macros to buttons so that you can do specialized jobs in different ways. I'm only going to talk about one or two things here and show you the design view, but you should explore it and see what other things that you can do. It's very, very simple to create these. Go to the Create tab and we're going to go to Macro. But before we do, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. In the navigation video, I taught you how to do Edit and View Employees. This button will open up a form that will open a form that shows you every record that you have for employees. Now, you may remember that I talked about how dangerous it is to allow unfamiliar people to open up a form with all the data showing, because their first temptation when entering data is to erase the data that's there, and so they can enter a new record. And a lot of times they just don't understand what they're doing. So one of the things that you might want to think about is opening it in a different way. So to do that, we're going to use a macro. From the Create tab, click Macro, and what you'll see is a very simple window. It's titled by default Macro 1, and a drop-down list. In the drop-down list, you're going to see a bunch of stuff. Lots of different kinds of things you can do, some of which are fairly easy to understand. Others, you might need to use F1 to find out what they mean, as I do. And there are different things that you can do. We're going to concentrate here on opening a form. We're going to open the same form, Employees. So you'll pick your form name or whatever it is you're going to do or open from the menu, and you get to choose how you want to open that form and how you want to view it. We're going to stick with the form view because we need to enter data. And we can set filters, we can put in conditions that we need to meet to open that form, but I'm going to actually go down here and talk about data mode. Data mode, there are three. You can choose to add, edit, or make it read-only. When we opened that form the first time, we had it in edit mode. That's what the command button lets you do. This time, though, we're going to open it in add mode. What add mode does is it lets you add things, but doesn't let you look at other records. It simply opens with one record. Same form, just a different mode. Also, if you look at window mode, you can decide how you want it to look. Normal will do what we've done up here, which is fill the screen, fill the available screen. Hidden, I have no idea why they want to do that. Icon, that either. But dialog is actually pretty cool in that you can open it so that it won't fill the window, so that it will pop up on an independent window all by itself. So for example, instead of filling the window and having to operate with a tab, it will just kind of hover over the screen. Sometimes you might want to do that, sometimes you might not. Let's keep this normal, and then I can save it and add employees is what I'm going to call it because I want to know exactly what it does, and click OK. And pardon my sound effects. Now what I can do is I can actually go back to the design view of my menu form and add a new button. And what this is going to do is I'm going to actually attach the macro to it. So in this case, I have to go to the selection Miscellaneous and choose Run Macro, choose Next. I only have the one, so there it is. Choose Next. And I'm going to put in Add New Employees here. And Next. Again, I like to make them really clear. And then Finish. And because who knows who's going to be using this database, I'm going to explain what this is for. So I should spell things right. Okay, so there we go. Remember that you should make it look as good as possible. So I'm going to try to align things, but again, I need to get rid of the update that causes this to mess up. So I'm just going to inch it along with my arrow keys. And this is just one way to do this. Okay, so this one attaches a macro. Here's what it looks like. Fills up the screen. I can close the form, but check it out. One record of one record. Nobody can go in here and delete data or do anything except enter data. Now, as you are working with this, you may have a main menu, but you may find that you want to put all your form stuff on another menu. You can do so by simply creating another blank form and putting a button that will open that other form and continue with the drill down method. But I would suggest not going too crazy with drill downs because you don't want people to go nuts having to click through 4 times to find what they need. Keep it simple and keep it organized and keep it aimed at completing business requirements. One more thing, you have a main menu. How do you get it to open up at startup? What you're going to do is open up your Access options, go to Current Database, and under here, under Application Options where it says Display Form, choose your main menu form. And apparently I have 2 of them, so I have no idea. I'll choose one of them. And also check out some of the other things that you can do here. You can compact the database on close, which means that they will never have to run the compact and repair command. It will automatically do that for them. You can just kind of look through all the options in the options menus here and see if there's something that you can do to make it easier or less cluttered or confusing for them. And before this will take effect, I have to close and reopen the database, and then my main menu will appear. And that's it for menus and macros.